Hello, YouTube. Welcome.
Hello, YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. You go first.
Thanks, Meshi. I appreciate it on my own video.
Well, you just said, never mind. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Anyways, we're back with Alan Wake. Scum woke. And we will continue on with chapter 3. And all that jazz. Wait, hold on. Meshi, is my save file gone?
How is that possible?
Stream Cloud. Or Steam Cloud. Wait, hold on. Steam Cloud chapter 3?
Previously on Alan Wake,
we're gonna find out.
Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my
How have you
agent
fucked
Barry.
this up already?
Where there's a will,
The
Scum
ransom
will
the
find a
manuscript
way.
I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page.
Was this game released
I
episodically?
found only a few scattered
I
pages.
don't think so.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good.
Yeah, we remember the yeah, episode 3, Ransom. Okay, we're on
How
we're
the hell
on
did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Yeah, make it quick. Oh yeah, you can't see any of this, can you, Meshi?
We're looking for Rose.
No.
Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure.
There you
Nice
go.
girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
I do.
Writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer.
Why do I feel like I'm in an episode of Trailer Park Boys?
Oh, man.
As I was saying, Al.
Shout outs to our Canadian constituents.
Newspapers archives.
I'm terribly sorry I'm a piece of shit, eh?
Disappearances, mysterious deaths.
There's
urban
another
legends
Canadian
come
show that's
true,
funny
and
that
get
I've been
this,
meaning to ask
most
Slep
of this
about,
stuff
and you
takes
just had
place
to
around
scare Slep
Cauldron
off,
Lake.
Meshi. Good job.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister.
Well, you know.
The Indians thought the lake
Not
was
my
a
fault.
doorway to the underworld.
Why is this guy walking
I'm the
like
guy
you
for your
caught him
type
shoving
myself,
dildos
but
up his
I'll hold
butt
that
and he
sort of
couldn't
thing.
fucking
Yeah,
get him out in
okay.
time?
Anyway.
Kuma prayer beads. Gonna pull him out like a lawnmower.
Make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane
Shit was so
heavily into diving, so much so
It was
that
really good,
came
wasn't
to
it?
be called
Dude,
Diver's
pull
Eye.
out like a
But the
fucking
volcano under the
third
lake
of the
erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Oh,
Randy's
reach.
dogs.
Oh, man. What a... I don't know if that's a good idea or just kind of like, to just open up a hot dog stand in like a trailer park.
I feel like it's the best idea, right?
Right. I
That
guess
way,
it's-
the disenfranchised locals don't have to leave the park itself to get food. I feel like you have a monopoly on the market, right?
I'd want to be
Sure,
that guy
Jenner's a
that
local
lives
spook
next
store.
to it, so I
Just
could pull my
scratch in
grill out to the
Comes
front
for you in the
lawn and
dark.
just make hot
Job
dogs while everyone's standing there trying to get their.
Is that what you would do?
Just out of
I-
spite.
Just out of spite. See, the first thing that comes to my mind is I would be sickened living next to a thing that constantly smelled like cooking hot dogs. You, on the other hand, out of spite, I'll cook outside of my trailer just while people wait on mediocre hot dogs from Randy's dogs.
You're damn right.
What are we doing here? I'm sorry, I haven't listened to a single thing that's...
Oh, whoops.
We're just following Randolph here.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind
Oh,
me asking
yes,
what
we're
you
coming
want?
here because the waitress called us.
Talk to her, pal.
That is one aggressive stomach. And the lady in the black veil was making her say stuff.
Welcome to... Oh
hey.
dear. Mr. Wake.
Hello,
Did you see her
Mr.
face,
I'm
Meshy?
so glad you're
Yeah.
here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes.
How dare you steal
Please,
my
come
story
in.
from me?
Hey,
Coffee.
this is really good.
Oh, I remember this.
Rose.
guy.
Yes.
My manuscript. I
Who was
really
that guy?
need it.
It's
I
not-
understand. I know what you
Who's that
need.
fat
I'm
comedian that
used
looks
to
like
inspire you.
Oh, for
Well, it's
Barry.
definitely not Pauly Shore.
doesn't
God
have
damn, he
anything.
did not age well.
Hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What?
He's gonna have fucking head trauma after that.
That was a big old bonk.
Can't
F.
remember what this.
E in the coffin.
Holy shit, Polish. I forgot about this movie. The Pinocchio, a true story.
Hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
That's kind of creepy.
Back to work, boy.
The plot thickens.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore. But it seems Ivan
I like how the TV makes a giant flash and you don't even look.
in a funeral dress. I call
No,
her
I'm looking at the shrine. I'm
She's
like,
very strict.
why doesn't anybody have a Scum shrine yet?
My manuscript
I
is being
do.
heavily revised. The editors are getting very aggressive.
It's a whole folder
There's less-
located
whole
on my desktop
folder.
PC.
But I know she's right.
And I have your body pillow as my
She
desktop
promises
background.
me I
I
can
mean,
save the palace this way.
what more do you,
You saw
want from
that?
me?
About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with
Shout
another
outs
writer
Royan
under
for
similar
spending money to
circumstances.
commission
Thomas,
that.
the genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a
Oh
horror story.
shit!
I'm getting close. I can feel it.
You're right. I really did look the complete wrong way from when the TV turned on.
You're just like,
Rose
eh.
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got
Oh
on the
my
road.
God, he is slumped over, face down, ass up.
Damn.
Welcome
coffee.
to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
Out of the way.
I couldn't work up much
Casca.
hate for Rose.
Might as well
Something had
eat
used her to
potato.
get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Would you like to hear the specials?
Nice day. Come back soon.
I thought I needed to pick Barry
My
up.
gun and flashlight were
Ah,
gone.
fuck him.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as
Oh,
possible.
never mind.
There was no time to waste.
His voiceover cares more than he does.
Really does.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer.
I won't lie,
Those
Meshy.
strangers, the writer and his smart
I
What?
didn't even put up a fight.
like trouble.
When life
And
tried
they'd
to
been
make
there
me
for
bitter, I
hours,
folded like a
long
piece of
after
college
all
rule
bedtime.
paper.
He
It
reached for
set
the
in
phone and
so
called the
early.
sheriff's station.
Hmm.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose.
Oops. I still don't know how to navigate this menu. There we go. Boom. Got it. All right. Get to the car. Let's see. I think I'm going this way. That wasn't the interact button. Whoops.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to
Is there a run button? Oh, there it is. Mr. Randolph, she roofied me! Help!
She did what?
Uh-oh. The fuzz.
That bitch stole my rupees.
Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle.
He just called me
over, look right
Hemingway.
in your goddamn face.
That's generous.
Stay right where you
The way this guy
are.
monologues.
That guy put 2 bullets into that cripple.
Wait. Am I Matrix dodging stuff? Okay, this is getting a little...
I don't think you're Matrix dodging. I think they're just shit shots.
Well, they're doing this silly, like...
Standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Oh my god. So not only did I leave my wife terrified and alone in the dark, I'm leaving my manager 70-30 down the middle split, just passed out, drugged in some waitress's apartment. Can I not run any further? Am I tired? Oh, no. Escape the policia.
There! Freeze! Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
He made it through here. Ow! So, Meshi, how did you find out about this game?
Everyone kept, not everybody. I want to say everybody, but it's not usually everybody. Basically, a bunch of people kept raving about it on the internet. Like, oh, this game's amazing. It's coming down offline. Oh, top 10 games you should play. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, one day I was like, well, I've got $5. It's on sale.
All right. I read that as The Dark Passenger at first, and I was like, wait, are we making like a Deftones reference?
For
But no.
decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Is Barbara the old lady?
Jagger's skin. No, that's the diner lady. Barbara was the
Is
diner.
that her name? I thought it was something else.
Oh, maybe you're right. I think you're right, actually. My bad. I should have read the passage more fully.
I don't remember. Because I feel like I only met the old lady in black once when I was going to get the key, and I don't remember hearing her name. Uh-oh. Things are happening. Is that a ghost car? Do I run away from the ghost car or towards it? Or is it making me look at it?
It's making you look at it. I'm having a hard time there. I know you're a writer, but come on.
Come on, man. Well, I reach a checkpoint.
Fucking light.
Ah, yes. The sweet, sweet light.
See, this should have been more... I feel like the gunplay shouldn't exist, and it should be more like oh shit, I have to find some light and survive kind of thing.
Yeah, rather than flashlight, bang, bang.
Yeah.
I'm interested to get to the end of this and to see the Alan Wake 2 trailer, because did you know they're making another one?
I did.
I didn't.
Haven't seen the trailer yet, though. By the way, we also need to watch the One Piece trailer.
Oh. 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 How depressed is Bob?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet.
You might not bring it up. Wait, do I get to the light? Is that what I do? Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. They took the light away from me, Meshi.
Yeah, why don't we hop in this destroyed car?
Well, I just want to see if there's any, like some coffee on the seat to grab. You know, the collectibles, Meshy, the real game.
The donuts.
They were after a writer, not a monster.
No, the coffee collectibles. not the fried dough rings for the piggies. Oh God! Why do I feel like I'm playing Metal Gear right now?
On the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Freeze, Hemingway! Oh no, da birds. Is this the Hitchcock movie? Oh, I'm out of stamina. They're gonna catch up to me for sure. I sprinted at the wrong time. I zigged when I should have zagged. Oh, do I look at this thing? This seems useless to me. I don't know why I would be doing that right now. Ah, yes, the checkpoint has been reached. Ooh, coffee. See? A coffee thermos, Meshy.
Ooh.
The real game has been played. We picked it up.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose.
Am I jealous that this guy has a bed frame?
Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something.
Hopped up on something.
Has a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over.
And I wanna give you from a kiss from
Looks like they have a lot in common.
on the list.
I love that amazing song was on, what was it, the Batman and Robin soundtrack?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you watch
now I
the
gotta
music
go
video, I
watch
think
it back.
Yeah, you need to go watch the music video because there's like pictures of George Clooney and what's his face, and
No one ever remembers the other person.
I don't know what that guy's name is.
I don't even remember what his name is. I don't even remember him. Batman and Robin had to look, oh my gosh. His was Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell.
The broadcast tower in the distance.
He was in NCIS Los Angeles, Scent of a Woman. He was.
I mean,
apparently he was in Batman Forever.
Yeah, he did play with who was Batman in that? Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get through without.
Oh my God, Val Kilmer did not age well.
No, he looks like straight plastic and melted cheddar cheese. It's not great.
Oof. Man, that is the perfect description for the image that I'm looking at. He looks like his face is just like oozing downward like melted cheese.
If you like me and the champ insulting people, subscribe for more.
We're not insulting people. We're describing what they look like. Oh man, it's a 39%. Tomatoes. This is back when fucking Tommy Lee Jones was still young looking and had a 13-inch penis. I think he still has a 13-inch penis, but...
Oh, do I need to turn it on? Oh, I thought I was supposed to click the button. I'm supposed to do something over here. Start. Akuma beads. Rip. Rip. Rip.
Oh man, do you remember the movie Vertical Limit? I remember this. This movie feels like a fever dream to me now.
Who?
Chris O'Donnell was in it. That's why it kind of popped up. I did not realize he was in it. It was a movie about...
I'd have to see if I could
Everest?
fix it and try again.
Basically, this guy is like a hiker, not a hiker, mountain climber, and he's Is this what this scene is from? The raccoon scene? Oh wait, no, that's...
Aha! I destroyed the gate while you figure out if there was a scene from a Fever Dream movie that I've never heard of, so you need to add it to the list.
Oh, fuck.
You right there, bud? I don't know what the hell that was, and I looked the wrong way. But I got a flashlight, so back it up. Take that. So that's where I'm messing up, Meshi. I'm aiming too much, which boosts the light effect, but it also kills the battery.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
I didn't know this game had flashbangs in them. Right bumper to throw them. Well, when do I need to throw them? I feel like there's going to be something coming up soon. Oh, that's wonderful. Uh-oh. How do you dodge? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, the dodge. Oh, that doesn't kill you. I guess I need to drop another. Oh, speaking of scary ghosts and whatnot, I need to play the Fatal Frame games. I actually have some of them bought already. I need to play those. More flashbangs.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
Pat Maine.
What's on your mind, Milt?
What's going on, Milton? Do you know anybody named Milton?
No.
What the hell's going on? Oh shit. I didn't get you? Take that. I'm also still thinking about that silly scene from that Viking show where that guy like is standing there and then he gets stabbed and his leg breaks. Oh. I still don't understand. Like, is the guy with the dagger, like, was his death planned? Like, he needed to die in order for the fighting to stop or something, and they got like some servant to stab him?
Remember, he already knew he was dead. Like, he had some sort of disease or something like that. He was just...
Yeah, it's just confusing, like, the guy's, like, terrified look on his face before he stabs him. Like, they put him up to actually killing him in order to stop the fight or some weird stuff. He's like, don't be afraid, it's fine.
It's like,
I'm still confused.
He stabbed him in the stomach, and the guy looked him in the eyes and said, "What, first time?" And he's like, Then he exploded.
Oh. Ow. Does this have health in it? No, I'm just gonna sit here and die. Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, this will start a light generator, and I'll be healed, right?
Sad. Oh yes.
Never mind. Wait, no, there's the light. Nigh.
It burns.
All right. Now I need to reach the radio station. All right. going the right way? I feel like I am. Oh, they're all behind me. There's a radio station, Meshi. Someone needs to, there's a guy out front. Ow! Back, foul beasts! There we go.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have
Let me in!
trouble like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting...
You idiot, you have to help me.
Normal citizens? Wow. My goodness, this old lady sounds awful.
Yeah, she does.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm gonna see if I
Don't announce my presence. They're looking for me. The fuzz!
Idiot, I'll die.
Stick him up, I got a flashlight.
I'm glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me.
Call me Dan Brown.
Whoa. Everyone
Jesus Christ.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here.
How many more authors is gonna call me?
We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Bang, bang, stop or I'll shoot. Bang, bang.
Shit, I have to reload my gun.
That's a Milk Original, ow, I just broke my hip. That's a Milk Original joke right there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me?
Even if it kills me.
HP, he called me Lovecraft.
It was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden
Wasn't
Stop.
Lovecraft
It was
like an
probably good
actual
I hadn't
garbage
had the chance to
person?
Tell Maine where I was going.
I think everyone
I'd
that you
have to lose
think
the
is
cops
great
and
is
find my
always a
own way to the
garbage
mine.
person.
I mean, old gods and Cthulhu and all that stuff's real cool and all, but
Yeah, well, I mean, if you read most of his books, they're like the most horrific thing you could possibly imagine, and that's about as descriptive as it gets.
is that all he does? Is just
Yeah, it's quite funny.
little did he know. Oh, I gotta insert a battery. Who? Oh! Where's the last one? There you are. Did I do it? Okay. So far, so good. That's working out much better, Meshi. Who's gonna tuck the champ into his race car bed tonight? It's about that time. Uh-oh. Ow.
There was no sense of reason for the power company work lights to be here.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Back, foul beasts. Do I make a run for it, Meshi? I guess I have to, don't I? Is that a... Ow! Is that a whatchamacallit? Can I use that in any way? Turn it on. Take that. Heal me. Oh, there's not enough light to heal me. Why won't he dodge?
Because he got hit in the back with an axe.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I feel like I'm so far back, but I guess I'm really not that far back.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
To the mines of Moria. On a scale of 1 to champ, how excited are you about the Mines of Moria video game, Meshi?
The Lord of the Rings person in me is champ. The hopeful person in me is probably a 7.
Back it up! I need to pick up this revolver. Did I just get shotgun ammo? I don't even have a shotgun, do I? No, I don't. I'm gonna make a run for it. Ooh! Gah! Can you let me kill that guy, please?
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Now I got a checkpoint? I thought I ran all the way over to this one. I guess I have to turn on to make a perimeter. Oh, there's a shotgun. They're coming from the ceiling? Meshi, I'm stuck. Oh, come on, bubblegum shrimp. Leave me alone! No! No! It's not fair. Oh, it's difficult. Did I miss one? I don't know. Why won't he dodge? Ooh. Back it up. Oh, come on! Now what the hell do I do? Oh, I feel like this is curtains all over again. Should I just made a run for it? There must be more ammo in sheds and whatnot. There must be something over here that I missed. There's batteries, revolver ammo. I don't feel like I had enough by, Are they already coming for me?
They're coming for me.
It's just not fair. All right. Let's try a different strategy. All right, let's go back this way a little bit. Try to get a... Back, foul beasts! thought I pulled the flare out in time. Back it up, back it up. I can't tell, is that guy not popped yet? Whoa! Ah! Is it finally over? Alright, some time to breathe. I guess I can move on. Alright, let's just go ahead and start heading towards our goal, which is somewhere over that way. Ah, yes. Sweet, sweet light.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
So you have heard of me.
So you have heard of it.
Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
But if you close your eyes.
It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful.
You're awful calm about this going to hell.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
That sounded wrong. I don't want to be right. Wow, we missed pages, Meshy.
Wrenched itself loose from the bridge's
That's okay.
steel framework.
He hates his
Wrapped
book
in
anyway.
darkness, it floated in midair, twitching.
I mean, he did lose the entire manuscript.
I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object
I don't even know how I did. I just did.
I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage.
Ruh-roh, Alan, you're robbing your manuscript. Shut up, you. I'm trying to find you a stepmom who likes to read books.
A railway bridge up and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Okay, so we're trying to find a car somewhere. Got it. All right, let's climb the ladder to something or other. Ooh, this reminds me of RE6, Meshy. Remember with the tank and how you had to stand one-on-one with against a tank until I figured out how to shoot the tank with the sniper rifle.
That is true. I do remember that. I got hit in the face with a tank shell. But I'm
Things
this
did happen.
motherfucking Redfield, and I can punch boulders, so I can take the tank.
Oh, am I supposed to point at these things like back, foul beasts? From whence you came? Ow! They're still hitting me. It tells me I need to go forward. Did I die?
I hoped I could find a car.
I guess I died. I guess I died real hard. That's fine.
You got hit by a fucking train.
Yeah. Whatever that was made out of. So, oops, there goes my mic.
Oh, I heard a train. That's why.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Quiet, you.
The darkness that was pursuing me was.
Alright, I'm watching the video back because I missed where you actually died and I just heard a train. Oh, there it is.
I got bonked by
You got fucking like 3 pipes just all make sweet, sweet love from your face and back.
Ow! I'm a little confused as to what should be happening. Like, do I need to just keep using batteries and they're bouncing off the walls?
Don't you have a
Wait, does this have a hitbox on it?
Yeah, it's got the little like weird thing. Oh my god, protect yourself with the other pieces.
I can't move.
DOS.
I'm so confused at what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to be using like flares and stuff.
I dropped a flare last time and they just didn't care.
Oh, okay, maybe
and then I started
just a focus thing then.
And then just use up all my batteries, okay?
Yeah, learn to dodge.
Flashlight combat? Who came up with this 5-year-old?
Pretty much a boss battle. It's flashlight tag, but you could die from it.
Because giant Paipu could hit you. Okay,
yeah, Paipu-chan.
We're gonna run forward and we're just gonna light it up. Take this, foul beasts. All of you. Fear me. It takes so long. Uh-oh.
Dodge.
Ow, I dodged and it did nothing.
I think you dodged head first into that pipe.
Ow! This last piece. No! I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this again. Is it over?
And then a pipe for the back.
Punk. What the hell is this? Is it not over, or do I need to go around? Oh, I probably need to go up and around. That was, Oh. A wheelbarrow! Get me out of here! I can't see. Everything's... Okay, now I have a little bit of a haunted view that needs to... Can I kill it with just looking at it? Okay, it just takes a while. That was intense. I don't know what is. Oh, more manuscript, Meshi. Perfect.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door.
Smug.
True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Meshi, on a scale of
As a teenager,
1 to
I
champ,
started to get interested in writing.
how would you
Stephen
rate
King had been a
Alan's
source of inspiration to me.
writing?
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes
It's not
it
for
hard.
me.
This was
It's not.
anything
It's not my cup of tea.
Don't
He's a little.
possess
He's a little too
me.
Stephen King for the champ's taste.
Yeah.
To be fair, I make that joke, and I've only read like half of one Stephen King book. It's called like Desperado or something.
I'd rather watch them.
Would you?
I mean, I've watched quite a bit of Stephen King movies, so yes.
Ow! Ow. Woo! I'm trying to dodge. Oh, thermos! Ow! So, was I just supposed to run around and try to Get away from them while the gate opened. I'm dead. Okay. I guess that's what was supposed to
Come to
happen.
life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Oh, I missed the revolver
makes them
completely,
fun.
Meshy. I thought
This was
something was
anything
amiss.
but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Ah,
I
heavy duty
thought-
flashlight. Perfect.
Yeah. What's the difference? Does the battery just not go down that heavy?
When you whack somebody, they stay down.
Oh, is that what it is? I
have
didn't
no
realize there
idea.
was. The champ might be talking out of his ass.
Can you imagine? You imagine that like evil old lady, right, with the black gown, and she's just like taunting you this whole time. You just whack up and hit her in the
Bonk.
face with your heavy duty flashlight, and you're like, "All right, get up." Oh shit, please! And she's just dead on the floor.
That would be actually hilarious.
Flashlight dent in her face. Some guy comes in, is like, "Why'd you kill my grandpa?"
Graham! I'm fucked by that guy, and that sucked. Can I shoot the explodey things? It took so long to explode.
Books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Why do I have to hear this for the third time? It's because of my own incompetence. It's
He
my
likes
fault.
to hear himself talk.
Well, I let him talk the same way 3 times in a row because I thought I could flare and stall, but I need to like run and stick and move. Hello, Utopia. How are you doing tonight?
Flare and stall sounds like a fighting game move, and I'm here for it.
Flare and stall! Did you call 911? I didn't look. Woo! Look at that dodge. That was sick. Hold on, sorry, I had to show out because oh, the champ charge. Come on, man. Calm down.
Champ charge.
Woo! Uzis. Blow up already! I literally can't see. Where is he? Oh. Just please die. We made it. Good job, team. Again with the American Psycho monologue. Doing okay. So far, so good. I'm chilling out, trying to complete this chapter of Alan Wake, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll play some Street Fighter or something. Ah! She's got a hatchet.
I do like hatchets.
Oh, and his little friend's comboing me.
God damn. I finally got the joke that you had said at the very beginning of when you started.
What joke?
Because I read
joke
it.
did you
I wrote
just-
it from Utopia because you keep calling. It was like, and Skum's back to play Adam Woke, and I was just like, you just, what the fuck? And like it didn't. His name is Alan Wake.
Oh my god. Meshy.
I finally get the joke.
Meshy, it's been like 50 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think about it for 50 minutes.
Nothing gets
it
past the
didn't
chick. In the light, you can hurt them. I'm glad I just now got that hint. I'm so glad that.
I'm like a street sweeper. I'm practically useless, but every once in a while I pick up some trash.
Every once in a while, it really pays off. I mean, the way this guy talks about himself in his writing, he might as well be God, right?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm the next best thing since sliced bread. Ooh, veneers. All right. Fast and hard. Ooh. Here we go. Wake attacked by the
The
dark.
darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leaping.
I have the powerful God and anime on my side.
Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell towards
Yeah, you shadow hillbillies! Did he say stuff, something about the water, right? Oh, I just broke my ankle in a 2x4. Is this is that a shadow tractor? Bulldozer? You're right. Oh, no! Ah!
Holy shit.
I couldn't press the right button. What is this game about? This guy, he's a writer, Utopia, and his wife got kidnapped, and shadow stuff is happening, and I'm trying to figure out the mystery. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! So I tried to activate the thing, so that's not the move. Oh, we've figured that much out. No, few men can truly be like Alan Woke. Let's be real. Now, back, foul beasts! Back, I say.
Well, I must unfortunately leave you to fight Dumpster Chad on your own.
Dumpster Chad on my own. Well, good night, Meshy. Thanks for joining.
Well, good night. Good night, YouTube. You can cut it there and then next episode.
Yeah, cut it there. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Now you don't know what.
Good night. Ooh, I reached a checkpoint. Dun. Oh, I can use the car to get out. Wonderful. I wish.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
True.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
I mean, old Leon could do that. New remake Leon can't do that.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
All right, so
Today,
now I just got to get
I would
to the
meet
coal
kidnapper,
mine.
and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Yeah, you tell him, Alan. I'm gonna drown and I'm gonna clutch at straws.
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the
Shadow
story in
King
the
Leon versus
manuscript
Beta
was
Bro
coming true.
remake.
The current of its
I mean, I didn't say it, but exactly.
Alice had been taken from me. Mary was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Now what the hell do I do? It's not fair. This was Bro, you had one job. Now I'll never get her back. I guess I just have to run on foot now. This could take a really long time. Did I turn this game into Deadly Premonition where I'm gonna have to run for like a long time because I crashed my car? Oh well, you know. Can't all be winners. Hopefully I was supposed to just walk upstairs and we were supposed to leave the car behind. But I'm hoping at least. Is this the coal mine? No, this is something else. Ooh, I reached a checkpoint though. So this is daytime. I don't need to worry about ghosts or any of that.
Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you.
You're running for all. Might as well boot up Resident Evil 2 remake and get chased by Mr. X. Oh, bless. I don't need to get punched by Mr. X again. That was something. But I will say, I will go back to Resident Evil 2 remake, and I need to play through the Claire part. I only did Leon. So if you're interested in that, I'll be doing that soon. Ish. I need to go clip out the every punch that Mr. X landed on me. Whereas Meshi called him Mr. Dubs. I feel like this is a little bit of a speedrunner strat. Ditch the car sideways and run up the hill by yourself. I just learned today. More pissed off, you knock his hat off. If you shoot off his hat, he gets even more pissed. That's actually really funny. I enjoyed my little playthrough of RE2. It started out terribly, and then I started over, and it went much better. Ooh, I found a new car. Let's go up here, though. Wait, was I already up here? Oh. Yeah, this is where I came from that other night. Okay. Well, at least we have some new wheels to drive instead of running around like... Oh! Whoops. That could have hurt. Let's try not to crash this one. Just, you know, thinking about it.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
You mean it's not a real coal mine now? Now it's just fraudulent? The coal mine's Magneto isn't real?
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants
about
Wade
what
for a
you
reason,
said to
and
me.
it's not for anything good.
He wants me, and he doesn't know why. Baby stop, Mom. Oh, Patrick, baby. Ooh, but I am. Oh, bless.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on.
Ooh.
Different scenarios ran through my mind.
A nice
Ways I might torture the
sauna
kidnapper to get Alice
sit?
back,
That
or
sounds
the different
nice,
horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Bro, the chair.
I was running on blind hope.
Wait, wasn't
It was all a waste
he
of
supposed to
time.
meet me at noon?
The bastard never showed up.
Oh, that's why I'm so angry, because he didn't show up. You sound like you might be him, Alan. Uh-oh.
Wake, where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive?
I'll be
If
waiting.
you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
Shut your mouth.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Ah!
I have to get to Mirror Peak.
How do I get out of here? Whoa!
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Did that open the door? I'm trapped and I can't find a way out. It's my only I guess I'll hop down that way. I'm used to like boundaries being set that I can't get past for whatever reason. Ah, yes. The little trapdoor thing. Perfect. Like pick up this shotgun ammo. Do I even have a shotgun? Oh, I do. Let's reload that bad boy. Reload the boomstick and grab the coffee thermos. Ouch. Another page of the manuscript? I thought I was done with this. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jesus Christ. Hold on. How long has it been? Hour and change? I didn't realize these parts were so long. Ooh, 42 revolver shots. Okay. Spooky. I guess we'll make our way through the train yard. It tells me there's gonna be some enemies around here. Ow! Who hit me? You? Ow! They're throwing these from afar. I thought I perfectly dodged that one, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Got the dodge on it. Scum, use the fall. Whoa! Can I get out of here now, please? How do I leave? Around this way? Utopia, it's funny that you say that, because my name is actually Luke. Oh. Oh. Bang. Oh, it opened. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Pick up a flashbang, a couple of them. Alan Witch. I feel like Alan Witch could be the effeminate boyfriend on Charmed for you boomers who might have seen that TV show back in the day. Did I just age myself really bad by saying that? I probably did. Excuse me? Why would I be running towards that giant thing? That thing's electrified.
The hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Is this telling me to ramp up with the car? Or is this telling me to go find where the whatchamacallit's happening and turn it off? I mean, I probably should have tested and just like ramped up that way, but you know. Ooh. Aha! We did it. Easy. Checkpoint. Give me a checkpoint. Give me a checkpoint. Nice. Nice. Time to drive. Oh! 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 No! Oh! Ah! Oh! Begone thoughts. True. All right, we're out. We made it. Checkpoint reached. See, easy, no problemo. Everybody at home, leave it to the professionals like me who can bob and weave like no other. Uh-oh. Bang! Did it get all of them? Cool. Nice-oo. Now that was a good flashbang, if I do say so myself. Bang. Trust no one in the dark. Interesting. You better not drive like this to work, Scum. Luckily for me, I don't have to drive that far. I'm like a couple miles away from my work, and I drive like a grandpa. Actually, I love being lazy, so I normally just use cruise control everywhere I go. A little fact about your boy here.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases,
Covered
the
and
snippets
filled.
were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Gaspoo. All right. Out we go. I think I'm going the right way. I don't remember. Maybe. I know the tree wanted me to look at it, but I refused. Pull the lever. All right, we open the gate. Perfect. Uh-oh. Alan Woke is on Switch. He's portable, bro.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
There was no way. Oh, I thought I could get in and drive. Oh, why is the sludge here? Like, I don't know what the purpose is of... If it's not spoilery, let me know in the comments if I should be getting rid of the black sludge. Because it's not really harming anything, but it's just sitting here, and if I put light on it, it evaporates. is it all for flavor? I'd be curious to know. Ow! Who did? Was that you? Take that. Good heavens, that was so rude. I was just trying to figure out what was going on with this book I wrote.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
A Fed! It sounds like an open and shut case, Johnson. Ooh, we got a checkpoint. Ooh, that was kind of spooky. Ooh, light. I'd love to heal. I think I'm supposed to go up that way. No, it's telling me I should go this way. Let's go heal and you know, make our way. Ooh, shotgun ammo? Yeah, I'm kind of worried. They're giving me so much to work with. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. We'll take that. Hello. We got a pumper. Let's go. It tells me I need to go that way, but I kind of want to go this way. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Take that. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way? If you haven't been able to tell from all of my previous playthroughs of stuff, I get lost very easily. A light. Oh. Nice-oo. There we go. Continue this way? Alright. That's what we'll do. Ooh, some wonderful light. That's what we like to see. Ah, yes. Another checkpoint. I can't see through the light. Uh-oh.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Could it be? But I was going for Alice. So it's a race to the finish. Who's gonna get to Alice first?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Oh! Yo! Oh, I'm dead. Yo, that dude had like a jumping stab attack. I wasn't ready. Let's reload this and let's shoot him with that. I don't feel like playing with these fools. Not right now. There he is. This guy. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Okay. I thought it was a perfect dodge. There we go. Progress. Alright, let's reach the point.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oh! Excuse me. I just got hit by a car. No, 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 no! Oh. Do I have to go all the way back up? That sucks. And it's my own fault. I'm the one who did this, not them. For shame. Oh, another manuscript page. Perfect. Just while I was waiting.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
He was flubbing and he couldn't find his way out. I think the car is still mad at us. We're gonna keep going though, because we reached another checkpoint. I don't care that you're angry now. That's fine. Be angry. It's fine. Ooh, coffee. Can I not pick up those batteries right there, please? Please let me have them. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We're on the right track. What's haunted now? Bonk. Is it? Oh! Let's make a run for it. I don't do well with the object combat, as we knew from underneath the train. That was a little bit of a struggle, but no matter. Aha! Easy. Whoa! Whoa! No! Just let me make it to the house or whatever. Safe haven. Ow! Ow!
Key for the door.
No! 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 Did I get the key? Oh, I got the key. No! No! Ah! No. Where am I? How far away am I from where I was at? I got the key. Man. At least we know where the key's at. Ow. They almost hit me with the 2-piece, but they didn't. I just took one to the face. Okay, so go for the key to the left first, and then go for the door. Got it. No problemo. Oh no, he's tired. Ow! Like, oh, go. Open the door. Come on. Ah. Why? I'm beginning to think I don't need the safe house. I feel like I should just run past it. I didn't realize it was gonna take Alan Woke so long to get past it. We're gonna run past it. It's fine. I'm sure there's a bunch of cool stuff in there, and I don't want any of it. So I thought the mine was the way to get past. It's clearly not. So I am going to have to deal with our 2 pieces of trash. I can't move because I'm stuck on something? Oh my lord. So this might be a struggle episode, everybody. We'll see if I can make it through to the end of chapter 3. Good lord. Ah, I got him. Okay. Now that that's over with, I think I might be getting the hang of this object combat where you just spend your batteries and slowly take care of business.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Wait. At the end of the day, is this going to be a giant, long, plagiarism reveal? That's going to be our grand twist. Is I couldn't take it anymore, and I plagiarized. That's going to be something else. All right, let's climb.
The
Who's
kidnapper
beeping
had
me?
sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, if you're telling me to hurry up, I'm gonna take my time. Whoa, that was close. Wow, what a schmountain.
Birds.
Want some of me, bud? Right, they might be gone for now. Oh! Go, Alan, go! Ha! Nice. Good maneuvering, Alan. Ah! Rats with wings. Gas boot. Okay. We're making our way, everybody, to the mines of Moria. That's my name, baby. Tunnels. Okay. Shut up, baby. I know it. Aha! Wonderful flares. This looks like an enemy room. All right, well. Ooh. Exit the silver. I was standing right there, bro. I would be standing in the wrong place to just automatically get hit. That was a little silly. Are there people behind me? Back it up. Oops. Oh, that was the wrong button. I goofed up. I literally pressed the wrong thing. And that's all my fault. Ooh, coffee. I can't go that way. Okay. Oh. Did I make it on the other end? Okay. We've made progress.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Platforming McPuzzles. All right, time to use this thing. And this will turn it around. Oh. Alright, so we'll lower it. Alright, is that good enough? Can I jump to that? Oh. Ooh! Alright, let's bring it back up. Do I need it to be like there? Can I keep going up? Or do I need to bring it back down to maybe cross over here? Or is there a ladder over there? I don't remember. Let's see. I'm kind of confused because that was, we used it there, right? Got that across there. And I guess I'm supposed to make my way. I'm supposed to see how far up we'll go. Okay. Is it going to be my way to get across there? A little corn fuzzled. Or am I supposed to jump down from it to there and go up? Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Let's get daring, everybody. Let's do some real platforming. I almost missed it. Woo! There we go. It's a me, Alan Wake. We did it. No, it's supposed to be there because I'm going to climb up that ladder. Okay. All right. We're starting to see the things with the stuff. All right. There we go. Like that. Got it. Okay. Ooh. Nice-oo. This is very close. Very close. Oh, Alright, so now can I go down the ladder, then move that thing again to get across there? Is that what we're getting at? Aha! There's the button again. Perfect. Didn't want it to be too high up. I mean, Alan's got some good ups, though, right? He's got some good jumps. Yeah. He's got this. Climb. Let's go. Uh-oh. I thought it was daylight outside, but it's still spooky time. Kick. Ooh. Good form. All right, checkpoint reached. Keep going up to the top to see if we can uh-oh, flares oh plenty. I feel like we're about to be confronted by a horde of enemies. All for a manuscript page.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He he brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Bless. Okay, so where the hell am I going? Was that just for one more manuscript page? All right. It says we should be going. Oh. Did that take care of him? Oh, easy. I thought I was going to have to shoot 2 flare shots. But apparently just the one was needed. I think we're almost there, everybody. This might be one,
Great. Car. Just great.
What's the worst that could happen on this old rickety cable car, Alan? Oh no. They're making another pass! Uh-oh. Here they come! Did they give up? Was Alan too strong? Uh-oh. Oh, the trees are falling again. And I'm looking in the wrong direction. Is she trying to hit me with trees? Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Not like this, not like this. Ah! Oh, shit. No! I can't see what happened or where I went, but sure, we'll take it. That almost fell on us.
Shit.
Whew. All right. We made it to a checkpoint. We got some batteries and a light, so I think we're good. Ooh. And the music's playing. Ow! Back, foul beasts. There's light right over there. Nice-oo. There we go. Cauldron link. There we go. No! Oh, a rickety bridge. What could go wrong here? Oh. Heavens me, oh my. This is not fair. So, do I run or just slowly approach? Now would be the time to run, right? Oh, both ends. All right. I think we made it. The running tactic, which typically doesn't go very well, is going quite smoothly right now. If I do say so myself, we're going to judo kick this down. Oh no, we're going to push it. Kira shoulder tackle. Dusty. Well, that's been bricked up. Can't go that way. Okay, can I go around? Oh, up the... No? But that was a ladder for a sec. Where am I going? I'm a little confused. Maybe there's some interact thing with the... No? Is this teasing me and I need to go a different route? Let's see if I can go up and around. Not really seeing anything that way. Ooh, that was close. Man, I almost fell. That was almost tragic. Well, how do I go that way? Interesting. Very McInteresting. There must be some way to... Aha! We found it. We'll kick in this basement door and we'll see ourselves in. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Talk to me on TV, Tom. 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 Tom, 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 Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom, 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 Tom. CW Hearts Thomas Zane. I wonder who CW is. The mystery is unfurling. Revolver ammo, is that its limit? Okay, we need to start using the revolver then. Ooh, and flares. More flares. Oh, they're coming from upstairs too. I thought I could Is that it? Is it over? Oh no, there's more of them. But we might just have to see ourselves out. See you, nerds. I've got places to be.
Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Whoops. I almost went down the cliff.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably...
What? Fess up. Where's the wife? Oh! Oh no. No, 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 no. Well, Alan Wake. Alright, well, if you're still watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, we just finished episode 3, so we'll see you in the next episode.